Ladies and gentlemen, this is Bill Hamilton, country boy from Old Hickory, Tennessee, coming back at you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is part 2 of the 20 dumbest mistakes that I've made. My 20 dumbest financial mistakes. Ladies and gentlemen, as I said before in part 1, I started off with my 7 dumbest financial mistakes, and that escalated to 10, and after listing those 10, that escalated to 20. I've made so many, ladies and gentlemen, that it just keeps growing. So at this point, we are at 20. The purpose of this segment and my previous segment, ladies and gentlemen, is for you to learn from the mistakes that I've made. There's just no reason for you to go out and recreate these same old mistakes. Again, smart people learn from their own mistakes. Wise people learn from the mistakes of others. Okay? All right. So this is part 2 of my 20 worst financial mistakes. Number 11 is the OPM lie. The OPM lie. I remember, ladies and gentlemen, when I was in graduate school working on my MBA, that I heard all about other people's money. Go into business using other people's money. That was the thing to do. Well, I bought that lie, ladies and gentlemen, and I went into my first business utilizing other people's money by and large. A small amount of my own, but the overriding part of that was other people's money. Well, I won't take you through that entire scenario because it was traumatic, extremely traumatic for both me and my wife. But I will tell you what we learned. And we learned this, and you might want to write this down. When you are running your business using everybody else's money, everybody else is running your business. I didn't see that written down in any of my MBA studies. I didn't learn that in graduate school anywhere along the way. But you can take it from here, ladies and gentlemen. That's a fact. I learned the hard way. When you're running your business using everybody else's money, everybody else is running your business. Learned that so well that after I went out of business and down the tubes the first time, prayed for 2 whole years for the Lord to give me direction as to what to do my next time around. One of the things that I learned that first time around is that I would take my direction from the Lord. Lord, I realized that I'm not as smart as I thought I was. I ain't the bad dude that I thought I was, okay? I realized that the only thing bad up in here, Lord, is you. So I'm taking my direction from you as far as me and my house is concerned. I'm taking my direction from you. Prayed for 2 whole years. And finally, the Lord answered my prayer. One night about 2 o'clock in the morning, remember it like it was yesterday. My wife knew I'd been praying for 2 whole years for the Lord to give me some direction. Just failed in my first business attempt. I was traumatic. I was crushed. Lord, please lead me in the direction that I should go. I'm an engineer, Lord, and if you tell me to drive a train, I will drive a train, Lord. I'll be that kind of engineer. Whatever you tell me to do, Lord, I'll do it. Give me the direction. Please give me direction. Praying for 2 whole years. Lord said nothing. Lord said nothing. The Lord said nothing. Didn't understand why, as close as I am to you, Lord, as much as I kneel down to you, Lord, you're saying nothing. You're not answering my prayer. Finally, after 2 years, Lord came to me at 2 o'clock in the morning and said these words. I want you to go back into the first business that you were in. But this time, I don't want you to borrow any money. This time, I want you to use all of your own money and only your own money. Woke my wife up. Remembers like it was yesterday. 2 o'clock in the morning. Honey, I was crying. Honey, honey, the Lord just answered my prayer. I can't believe it. The Lord just answered my prayer. She said, what did he say, honey? What did he say? I said, the Lord just answered my prayer. What did he say, honey? What did he say? He said he wanted us to go back into the first business that we were in. The same way, the same kind of business. Only this time, he said, I want you to only use your own money. Oh, honey, I'm thrilled about it. I'm thrilled about it. The Lord finally answered my prayer after 2 whole years. And my wife was crying and we were embracing him. We were just thrilled to death that the Lord had finally given us direction. After about 10 minutes, when the euphoria wore off, my wife turned to me and said, what money? We ain't got no money. I said to her, irrelevant, immaterial. If the Lord gave us the direction to use our own money, he'll make a way. He'll make a way. He'll make a way for us to get the money that we need to go into business this second time around. She agreed. And true enough, without taking you through all the details, like on a silver platter, in less than 90 days, the Lord rolled it out like on a red carpet. This is where you're to get the money to go into business the second time around. This is a job that you've been pursuing for the last 2 years. It has not come your way, hasn't even looked your way, but here it is on a silver platter, making mega bucks every month. This is the money I want you to use to go into business the second time around. So the second time around, ladies and gentlemen, we went into business using all of my income every month that the Lord had provided and living 100% off of my wife's income. We did that for 2 entire years. That's how we started our business the second time around. So I learned the hard way, the OPM lie. Oh, dummy, dummy. Don't ever make that mistake again. Number 12, Payin Retail. Payin Retail. Should I say any more? Ladies and gentlemen, when you spend your dollar, when I spend my dollar, I was paying retail. Dummy, going out to the furniture store, paying retail. Going down to the appliance store, paying retail. Going down to the new car dealership and whatever he said, that's how much it cost, that's how much I paid. Going to the clothing store, paying retail. Ladies and gentlemen, I did that for far too long. You big dummy. I learned. No. There's a much better way. There's a much better way than paying retail. Oh, yes, there is. When you buy your home, there's a way to negotiate on buying that home. You don't have to buy that home just because it just came on the market. How about keep looking? How about keep looking? How about keep looking? If you look long enough and hard enough, you can find homes that have been on the market far too long. You can find the homes that you can make an arrangement and a deal with. Yes. You can negotiate a price that is far below what the owner really wanted. Or if you look long enough, as I said in one of my previous segments, there's something called tax delinquent property. For pennies on the dollar. There are many ways that you can buy a home far below retail. You stay with me. You subscribe to this channel. You join us on Sunday night for my weekly Sunday night wealth building called 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every Sunday night. The details are at the end of this segment. Ladies and gentlemen, you join me. I'll teach you how to do that. Never pay retail. I learned it the hard way by paying retail. You big dummy. Number 13, the newest thing. The newest thing. I had to have the newest thing, when the newest whatever came out. Now it might be in the form of a cell phone. Now it might be in the form of a curved TV. It might be in form of the newest automobile. It might be in the form of a new fashion style. It might be in the form of the newest jewelry trend. Check this out. The newest way of arranging diamonds. If diamonds are forever, if diamonds were created over millions of years, how's it going to be a new one? And if you buy one, how's it going to ever get old? Because they're forever. So how about not going and buying a new one in the first place? In our book, our Millionaire Mentoring course, I teach you how to buy diamonds. Don't fall for that. Don't fall for that. Don't fall for that. The newest thing, you big dummy. I played that trick far too long. Number 14, free trial. Free trial with your credit card. I played that trick far too long also. I never asked the question, wait a minute, if it's a free trial, why do they need my credit card? I didn't ask that question soon enough. But I finally realized that the free trial was just a pimp move to get me to sign up. And after the introductory period, they always had planned to charge me. In fact, what I found out was even in the rare cases when I submitted my cancellation, even in writing, they still charged me anyway on a month-to-month basis. I had to call up and raise all kind of hell, call my attorney, get the law firm involved, do all kind of other things to get the monthly payment stopped. Although it was a free trial that I had signed up under the auspices of. You big cold-blooded dummy. Number 15, new house full of new furniture. My first new house. I was just so thrilled to get my first new house. Well, particularly in the African American community, you got your first new house. You got to furnish this bad boy off. You got to have furniture in every room so that when your friends come in, they go, ooh, look at this new house and this bad furniture up in here. Oh, no, you big dumb. I found out that smart people don't do that. I found out that smart people get a new home, get as much new home as they can practically afford. And then they don't go into debt buying furniture. They furnish one room at a time, like I did in our last home, my wife's dream home that we now have. And oh, by the way, didn't go down to the local furniture store and buy new furniture. Oh, no. There are much better ways of buying furniture than that. And I cover all of those in our book called the Millionaire Mentoring Course Book that you can order. The information about the Sunday night call is at the end of this segment. And that number 2 is appropriate for our Millionaire Mentoring Course Book. Number 15 was new house, all new furniture. Oh no, you big dumb. Number 16, new college books. New college books. Remember when I went to college for the first time? By now you've surmised that was a long time ago. But I also remember when my children went to college. That wasn't nearly as long ago. And I also now remember and recall when my grandchild goes to college, just has enrolled in college recently. Brand new books. According to a survey by USA Today, the average semester of brand new books, $500 for brand new books a semester. And then USA Today's analysis goes on to say that that book depreciates 40% in one semester. In other words, What I learned way back at Tennessee State University in Nashville, Tennessee, electrical engineering graduate, I learned this, that I could buy used books, used by students the semester or the year earlier. And I could buy those used books for 50%, 60%, 75%, 80% off, less than retail. Oh, took this dummy quite a few semesters to learn not to buy new college books. Number 17, expensive wedding. Oh, man. First wedding. Oh, when you get married, you're supposed to have an expensive wedding. The average wedding in America now costs over $30,000. You're supposed to do it up big, okay, like the Kardashians. I mean, you're supposed to do it big time. That's a lie. Don't you fall for it. Smart people, the people who are wise, both rich and poor, understand that you only want to have, like my second marriage to my wife, Annette Hamilton. We've now been married for 43 years. Our wedding, ladies and gentlemen, there were 4 people there. I was there, my wife was there, her mother was there, and the preacher was there. 4 people. We got married in the revolving restaurant called the Skyline Restaurant overlooking Niagara Falls. No, we didn't travel across the country to go to Niagara Falls. I happen to be working in Rochester, New York. She as well, Xerox Corporation. So Niagara Falls is only an hour and a half away. So we got married in the revolving restaurant overlooking Niagara Falls. My total cost, the cost of dinner for 4, and something for the preacher. We used all that other money, all the difference between what we spent and that $30,000 that so many people are spending today, to buy a house. To buy a house. Ladies and gentlemen, the average married couple is in an apartment or living with mama or daddy and has a car note. And you're going to spend $30,000 on a wedding? When the average first marriage doesn't last more than 5 years. Somebody talk to me up in here. Expensive wedding. No, dummy. And then let me finish it and tell you what we did. My wife and I agreed that, in fact, I said to her, I want you to have a bad wedding. Now, don't misunderstand me. You're gonna have a mamma jamma of a wedding. Oh, yes, you are. All right, but we're gonna do it when we can pay cash money for it. We're gonna do it when we are well equipped to do it. I want it to be a mamma jamma. In fact, I only have one request. As it relates to our wedding, I said to my wife, I want you to have a dress on. I want your wedding dress to have a train so long. I said to her that when you turn that corner coming down the aisle, I don't want that dress to turn, the end of that dress to turn that corner for another 5 minutes, baby. How? Hang! That's how I want you to look. Want you to be a mamma jamma. Yes, ma'am, but we're not going to do this mamma jamma until we can afford it and pay cash money. We had our mamma jamma wedding on our 17th wedding anniversary. Oh, expensive wedding. No. Dummy. Number 18, expensive honeymoon. and return home to an apartment and a car note. Expensive honeymoon and return home to an apartment to living with mama and a car note. One, two, or all of the above. I learned that the first time around. Never do that again.
You big dummy.
But too many people are still doing that today. Number 19, eating out. Oh, Cheesecake Factory, Red Lobster, Golden Corral, Starbucks. Oh, you name it. Just, no. I was in desperation and tight stage, ladies and gentlemen, living from paycheck to paycheck. Didn't have any business going to Starbucks every morning for breakfast. Paying $6, $7 for a croissant. What?
I got a dummy for a son.
I finally learned that if I wanted to amass savings for investment, to move myself from where I was to millionaire status, I had to stop that eating out mess. I had to start preparing my food at home and the food for my children at home. Oh yes, learned that the hard way. And number 20 of the 20 dumbest financial mistakes made by Bill Hamilton. Number 20 is entertainment before income. Entertainment before income. Like so many people today, with, as I said before, the 25 most popular apps, the 25 highest grossing apps, according to a Google search, are games. I too was playing games, fantasy football games, any kind of game. And wasn't concentrating on the number one item, which was my income. Entertainment before income. Dummy, real stupid. You're living from paycheck to paycheck. You'll stay living from paycheck to paycheck. You will continue to be among the mundane masses, and everybody else, including the supervisor at your job, will continue to manipulate your strings and tell you when you can go on vacation and how many days you can be on vacation and when you can be sick and when you can go home to tend to your child that's sick and how much time you can have to go do that. What?
What a way to spend my last days. Sitting between two dummies sucking on a Tootsie Roll pop.
If you ever want to be financially secure with financial freedom of mind and have your own business, ladies and gentlemen, entertainment before income, you will learn like I did. Dummy, absolutely, positively not the way to go.
For every man, there's a woman. And for every dummy, there's a dummy. Dummy.
Those are my top 20 dumbest financial mistakes by Bill Hamilton. Hamilton. I hope you learn, and therefore you will not recreate these same mistakes for yourself. This is Bill Hamilton, country boy from Old Hickory, Tennessee. Take it to the bridge, son. See you every Sunday night, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Take it to the bridge. Ha, 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 ha.